You're an idiot. What are you doing? You're not helping this guy. You're ruining his life. Now, you pretend you're helping, but you're not. And everyone knows you're not. Why are you doing this to this guy?
Do you ever wonder what a Gen X thinks? Welcome to Gen X Slices.
I asked them what they wanted the country to look like in 100 years, racially speaking. What do you want the country to look like? And everybody sat around saying, well, we want no racism at all. We want it stamped out. We want it gone. We don't want anything left. No racism at all. I said, okay, that's the goal for 100 years, to have it completely gone. Oh, yeah, that's what we want. Everybody said that. The group that I was talking to, that was part of, just said the same thing, unanimously. They wanted it 100% gone and stamped out. And I said, how do you want to achieve that goal if from now, during the next 100 years, all you do is bring it up? How are you going, if that's really your goal, how are you going to accomplish that goal if all you do is talk about racism? And you talk about it, you bring it up. And you bring up slavery, and you bring up segregation, and you bring up when somebody was caught, you bring up somebody was shot, you somebody died. You bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. You stir up emotions. You don't think that talking about these events stirs up emotions? You're counting on it. Now, you say you're counting on the emotion. Yes, I want to stir the emotions in people so they remember, so they don't forget, so they think, and they put it to the front of their mind. No. That's like saying you're helping one of your relatives get on with their life. They had a very troubled past. America had a very troubled past. One of your relatives has a very troubled past. And every morning when he wakes up, you walk into him before his day even begins. You say, you know, when you were 15, you stole the car. When you were 17, you robbed a liquor store. When you were 19 and 20, you defrauded some old people out of checks. When you were 25 and 26, you were convicted, and you keep going on and on. And if that's the way you start every day, is reminding people about their past, you're sinking them down before you can ever even begin their day. Why would you do that? It's not right. Nobody would do that. Nobody would start every day pointing out a person's flaws, their failings, their shortcomings, and the things they've done incorrectly, and then say, now I'm just telling you this. I'm just telling you this so that we can have, I want it fresh in your mind, all the things that you've done so that we can move forward. If you tell someone that every day of their life, they're never going to live it down. They're never going to be able to move on. They're never going to get past it. And if you did that to a relative, every person around you would tell you, you're an idiot. What are you doing? You're not helping this guy. You're ruining his life. Now, you pretend you're helping, but you're not. And everyone knows you're not. Why are you doing this to this guy? If it was a person in that scenario, you wouldn't do that. You couldn't do that. You'd be kicked right off the planet because it doesn't make sense. And it just harbors resentment, and it builds anger, and it causes that person grief and issues where they can't even get to a point where they can move on and do something good. But you do it to the country. All under the heading of, well, I'm just trying to make people aware. I'm trying to not want people to know about racism. Do you think there's any person that doesn't know the word racism? Really? Is that what you think? You think you're actually going to inform somebody at 35 years old going to go, oh my God, racism? Tell me more. I didn't know that existed. Thank God you were out here on the street corner, standing on a box, preaching the word race. I didn't even know that. What is this you're telling me? Don't be stupid. Everybody knows. Don't be stupid. Everybody already knows what the past is. Don't be stupid. Everyone's trying to move on but you. And the proof is that you won't shut up about it. Whether you're a person or whether you're a nation trying to recover and move on and be better, the last thing that any rational person would do is beat the issue into the ground every single day. Morgan Freeman said it best. You want to defeat racism? You want to end it? Stop talking about it. Now, Let's see what you do with the rest of your day. Just saying.
How are we going to get rid of racism?
Stop talking about it. I'm going to stop calling you a white man.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you to stop calling me a black man.